Hi, this is Kathy from Divining Perspective. Today we're going to be doing a fast flip through for your week ahead. This week's version will be a pick a deck version. So we have the Tarot of the Magical Forest, Nicoletta Ceccoli Tarot, and Essential Tarot. These are all mass-produced decks, and then I will be using 2 Kickstarter decks, the Oracle deck and the Runes. So Tarot of the Magical Forest will be the first reading. The Nicoletta Ceccoli Tarot will be the second reading. So if you're drawn to this deck, you'll pick the second reading. If you're drawn to this deck, you'll pick the first reading. And then the last deck, Essential Tarot, if you're drawn to this deck, you will pick the third reading. And I will provide links below to help you just jump right to your particular reading. So feel free to pause the video and see which of the cards you're drawn to. Alright, so I'm going to do the first video. So I'm going to move out these 2 decks. So the first deck up is the Tarot of Magical Forest. If you pick this deck, you've come to the right place. Alright, so first we will start out with the Rune card, which is pretty much the energy of the week that you'll be working with. So let's see what kind of energy this week you've got going on. Daggers. And then this Oracle card is pretty of a basic, very simplified Oracle deck. Kind of like a day-to-day. But this is the deck I did decide to choose to use today. Let's put it away. Alright, so this is kind of where's best to focus your energy this week. Something very, very simple. So, of course, you're going to have time for more focus elsewhere. But one thing to remind yourself to do this week. Okay? And that card is, let's see here. Tidy up. Right? And then lastly is the tarot deck. So let's see where you need to tidy up, why, and what will result of it. Having a hard time shuffling today. Let's see here. Okay, so where you need to tidy up is the Empress. Why is the Queen of Wands. And then what will result if you do this? King of Cups or Chalices. Alright, so Dagas is a very nice rune to have. About awakening, hopes, and happiness. Is pretty much the key words for these. So it might be a shift or a new change in your life and direction. But because of this tidiness card and then these 2 cards, I'm kind of getting like maybe you've been feeling really good lately. So you've been having a lot of fun, nurturing yourself, having a good time. But now it's kind of saying you need to focus a little bit on maybe a little bit more of the chores this week. So that, especially with other people, maybe they're kind of feeling like you're just having too much fun this week and you don't want to get on their bad side or their nerves. So just make sure when you're having fun, you're doing it in moderation and don't take it too far. But really, it seems all good. It's just with tidy up. I mean, it's not like you have a big mess going on or anything like that. So it's just like, just don't forget to neglect your surroundings. Especially, who knows, maybe if you got to be careful because maybe you're being, I can't think of the word. I want to say careless, but that's not really the right word that I'm thinking of. But I see it as long as the lines of you want to make sure you move some stuff and are tidy so that you don't trip over something kind of thing. So it's like just keep that in mind that, yeah, it's good to have all fun and all like that. But again, also make sure that you're not taking it too far and that you're still staying organized. So that is your reading for the week. Hope you have a great reading or a great week, and I'd love to hear how your week goes below. Okay, so I'm going to put these cards away for the next reading. All right, so those of you who have chosen the second reading, here is the deck. And just a reminder, it is the Nicoletta Ceccoli Tarot. And again, I probably butchered the name. First, we're actually going to start with the rune, which is pretty much the energy you are dealing with for this week. Your card is La Goose. And then the next card is the Oracle card. And this is pretty much like something to keep in mind or do this week. It also kind of sets the groundwork for the tarot cards as to the information they give. Create. So this week you got to create. All right, so let's see where you should be creating this week, why you should be creating there, and what's likely to result because of that. So first up is Death card reversed. Next card is Two of Wands reversed. And then the last card is Temperance reversed. Okay, so the key thing that sticks out to me with this reading is just the word stagnation, like murky waters. You're just stuck, or you've been stuck kind of thing. So this week, it's all about, with Lagoose, it's like, it's kind of like you're being tested, like testing the waters. Vitality is kind of a word I see with this rune for me personally. And it's telling you you got to kind of create and work and, you know, whether it be cooking something, making yourself a fancy meal, crocheting, just create something, have fun with it. Just try to get out of the rut you've been in this week, because it looks like with 13 is the death card reversed, so you're just stuck, and maybe you've been feeling like, you know, things aren't going to change, but there's always a cycle, and we can always create something new for ourselves. And especially with this Two of Wands reverse, I'm getting that you're just not recognizing the power you have to create and change things for the better. And so I want you to try to create something different. So maybe, hey, plant a garden, cook something, just do something different, create something new for yourself that is rewarding. And you can look at it and be like, hey, I created that. And by doing all this, you're going to finally get out of this slumber you've been dealing with, where the day, like, I kind of get with all these cards that you just feel like you're stuck in the day-to-day rut of things, and things just keep cycling around you, and it's like, You're just stuck. So definitely try to get out there, create something different. I think you need to remind yourself that maybe there are a lot of things that and like there's things that ends, but there it's a cycle. So it's always a cycle. Death of things will bring new things into your life. So maybe some things have ended in your life, but that doesn't prevent you from taking power and changing things around and creating a new source for your happiness and things like that. Because right now, again, it feels like you're just stuck in a rut. So please, please, please try to do something for yourself this week to create something new. Love to hear what you do. Yeah, ignite that flame, so to speak, here and have some fun with things this week. Just do something to do it. Thank you so much. This was your reading, so I'm going to switch on to the next one. And again, would love to hear your comments below about how your week goes this week, and thank you so much for watching. And actually, I just was like setting up the thing to do another reading. And one of the things too for the people with the second reading is I kind of get like you're waiting on something, but don't wait on something to enjoy your life. So, hey, maybe you're waiting for someone to, text you back or something like that, but you can't just sit around waiting for somebody because life is going to pass you by if you wait for something. So yeah, maybe there's certain things you do have to wait on, but there's still other things in your life that you can go after and do while you wait. So again, just don't sit and wait and fester in your emotions. Do something else in the meantime. All right, so those of you who have chosen the Essential Tarot or the third reading, this will be your reading. Just showing you the deck to remind you which deck you chose. First off, I'm actually going to do the rune of the week. This is pretty much the energy of the week that you are working with. Oh, I am having the hardest time shuffling today. Let's try this again. Okay. So your energy of the week is Nadhis. Next up is the Oracle card for your week. And that card is Unplug. Okay. So next up will be the tarot deck, and we're going to see where you need to unplug, why you need to unplug, and how it will help you. Okay. Where you need to unplug is 8 of Cups reversed. Why there? 6 of Swords reversed, and how it will help you. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so first off is the Nadhis. This is kind of like, I see this card a lot of times as like the essentials, what you need. One of the things is like that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger kind of thing. I almost see it more like getting down to the basic needs of things too. And then the unplug. So maybe you're on social media a lot. And this card is just telling you to this week kind of try to step back from the social media, from everybody else. Just focus on you, what you like. And the reason I'm getting this is because with the 8 of Cups reversed, there's you've been having this feeling like you just need to get away from everything. Everything's been going okay, but you just want to get away. And with the Six of Swords reversed, there's just like, I'm getting with this one, and because these two cards together, that it's like you're trying to escape something that you really don't need to escape. So maybe you just feel like, I kind of get like the impression that like social media maybe is giving you a false sense of what you need to escape from. Um, and so instead of getting away from whatever social media is making you feel like you need to get away from, you kind of need to just take a step back and look at why you have these feelings, because then you're able to actually express yourself. Because a lot of times I see page as like messages between people. So this could be very much so relationship related, a long-standing relationship where you just feel like you need to get away from things. But I think if you unplug and just give yourself time to process everything, you're going to see what the real issue is. It's not so much a matter of getting away, but you'll be able to express your feelings. And I see this kind of as like a fresh start a lot of times with this card. So instead of running away from this situation, because especially with the Six of Swords, I don't see it getting better if you're walking away from the situation. So just give yourself time to process things, maybe even journal a little bit about the situation. Don't look to social media about things, because it might distort your view of things. So give yourself time to just think about things. Don't do any drastic changes, that kind of thing. Just give it some time. Let me take a quick look here again. These cards down here, they total temperance. So that's about, you don't need to add or subtract anything. And that's the biggest issue here is there's really nothing you have to change. It looks like you just need a deeper understanding of things. It could even be like a deeper appreciation for what you have. So yeah, just give yourself time to unplug this week. Think things through. Think about what, especially if it's, I don't know why I keep getting relationship out of this one, but just kind of think about what this situation, even it doesn't have to be a relationship, but maybe like you're feeling of like have this urge to move out kind of thing. This is saying, just because you move doesn't mean it's going to fix all your problems kind of thing. And maybe you're not realizing what you have where you live now and how it's benefiting you. So again, just give yourself time this week to think things through, whatever it is, relationship, moving, job related, anything like that. Just focus on the day-to-day things and try not to think too much about it. Stay out of social media. Give yourself time to process it. Don't escape it. Or maybe you're even using social media to avoid the situation and not think about it. But you need to, don't run away from it, okay? So let me know how it goes this week after this week is over. And thank you so much for watching and good luck.